Quoting Nelson Mandela, he mentioned poverty is not natural, it's human-made and can be human-corrected as well. Shadow Minister, that is a powerful statement. Poverty is not natural. Can you tell us why this is an issue Australians should really care about?
Well, I think Australians do deeply care about it, and the fact that the government is providing more aid, more assistance, and of course, at the moment, with the Pacific being such a contested space, and I've been to Papua New Guinea, to the Federated States of Micronesia, to Vanuatu in recent months to see the situations there. And we know that the Pacific Island nations need every bit of assistance. That's why whenever there is a calamity, we're the first there with fresh water, with medical supplies, and we will continue to do that. And the Pacific Island leaders know that in Australia they have a great friend. We're all in the same backyard together. We all need to ensure that we all get along and that we're all successful, because we don't want to leave anybody behind. And, I do say that this is going to be a bigger issue going forward. And the fact that we are providing more assistance, I know in my own party room, when I wrote a particular piece about providing more foreign aid to a person, they came back to me and said, yes, this is good. What could we do more? And I was very pleased at that. The Nationals, we know how important it is to have a roof over your head. We know how important it is to make sure that we continue to grow the food that will help feed the world. We can't do it all on our own. We can't do it all ourselves as Australia, but we can contribute to these important international engagements, and we'll continue to do that. I was delighted to be at this Global Citizen Now conference, because it does make a difference. These sorts of discussions are not just talk fests. They make a real difference to people's lives.
Absolutely. And as you said, we are all one big backyard. We do have to wrap it up very soon. But finally, what were some of the other standouts from Global Citizen Now Summit? I did notice that Hugh Evans, the CEO and co-founder of Global Citizen, said, quote, if you think about other summits that happen, they're behind closed doors and citizens are excluded. Global Citizen Now is a complete opposite. It's about the power of citizens to take action. How important is it, Shadow Minister, for each and every one of us to have that chance to have a voice?
That open, frank and robust discussion is important. It's all well and good to do it behind closed doors. Global Citizen doesn't do that. They open it up to the media. I know it was trending here in the United States, certainly on the various social media platforms. That is so important. But when you consider the high-powered players that they had here, Justin Trudeau from Canada, many actors and actresses from right across the world, but indeed they had some very heavy hitters on the stage, making their contributions, making their plea to the world to be a better place, making their plea to people to join this action to ensure. And look, everything that Global Citizen says and does, they've got some interesting things. I certainly look at the trying to keep the world meat-free and dairy-free and work towards that. I'm not necessarily going to go along with that, but I tell you what, many of the discussions that we had, I very much back, very much support, and I was very pleased to be a part of that discussion, that fireside chat with some powerful figures who can really make a difference into the future. It's going to be so important.
Shadow Minister Michael McCormack, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Janie.